Hello and welcome to another KitPlus TV show supported by Mediaproxy. Now, PTZs have become a big deal. The benefits in remote production environments, improving performance and enhancements has made them a very popular choice indeed.
Yep, we use them a lot ourselves, and so today we thought we would speak with one of the largest manufacturers of PTZs that we haven't spoken to before in this studio. So please welcome in Joris Nevens from Lumens. Hi Norris, first of all, how are things going? All very well, and then tell us a little bit about Lumens.
Yeah, hello. Thank you very much. Firstly, to have me here. Yeah, everything is getting better. Let's put it this way. We have some nice things ahead. We can still plan or start to plan to visit our customers again face to face to see some shows. So that's a very good thing to start with. So no, but for the people who don't know Lumens is a technology company. We were founded in 1998 in Taiwan. And we started to make projectors, so that's why you have the name Lumens. And after that, we really went into the camera business. We did document cameras, and after that, we thought, what can we do more? So we went into the PTZ cameras for video conferencing, AV, and then also the broadcast side. And then 10 years ago, we were acquired by Pegatron. Maybe that's not a household name, but if I tell you Foxconn and Pegatron, maybe that rings a bell. They make the iPhones and the iPads for Apple. So that's our mother company, and that gives us really a push into be able to get hands on a lot of components much easier and much quicker.
So there's some exciting news, I understand. There's a new camera coming out. Maybe tell us a little bit about that, what's different about it, what makes it stand out, and who's going to buy it?
Yeah, so before we had the A-series cameras, A50, A60, A70p, going from 20 times optical zoom to 30 times optical zoom. And what we did is we did a study and we looked what are the key features in these cameras that everybody uses and what are specialist tools. For example, we came across very, very quick motors like 330 degrees. That is really for a niche market, or an SRT connection. Not everybody in the broadcast world, in the AV world, uses SRT. So what we did is we made a camera and we went back to the bare bones, having an SDI, an IP connection, HDMI, and a USB as an extra, but still keep our quality, still use the newest sensors from Sony, good lenses, give the camera a 5-year warranty, which is one of our strong points, and then sell this. We believe that this can be a camera that is well equipped for house of worship, community football, and really people who don't need all the fancy extras, but are expecting a high level quality camera and a good price point.
So you mentioned there IP connection, USB connection, SDI. This is going to fit still, without NDI and SRT. It's still going to fit nicely into my software-based production environment. It'll work with my vMix or OBS, yeah?
Yeah. So vMix, Wirecast, OBS, name all of them. They can take in the RTSP stream of the camera, and then we still have the OnVIF on site, so you can look for all the cameras. And if you want to control it, you just use the IP connection for VSCA over IP, or if you want to go serial, there is still the Minidin 8 connector at the back. So for connecting to any software switching solution, there is no problem.
So in terms of NDI, Joris, I don't think that's there yet. Is Lumens fully behind NDI and HX3 and SRT, of course?
Yeah, so maybe people know this, but Lumens was one of the first manufacturers to embed NDI 1 at the time into our PTZ cameras. And then when NDI version 2 came out, or NDI HX2, we implemented also immediately into our cameras. And now we are looking forward really to the, in my opinion, one of the biggest changes into NDI is the NDI HX3. When we talk to our colleagues from VC-R30 and we see the data, we see that it will be a very big bump up in image quality. There will be a lot less group of pictures. We will use only keyframes. We can also start thinking and dreaming about Genlock on IP, because we can much more easily have multiple cameras and keyframe them together. Officially, I cannot say a lot, but I can say that when you look at our social media platforms, roundabout NAB and Infocom, we will come with with some exciting news about NDI HX3 on our current generation of cameras.
And I'm led to believe that on that camera, the new camera that's coming up, also that all the inputs are all hot. Explain why and how you made this work. Why you made it work this way.
Okay, so before it was a little bit of a challenge. This is really the first camera from Lumens who can have HDMI, SDI, IP, and USB all together, hot and live. Why? Because we use a new technology on a new ISP. Because before, when we had cameras, we always had to limit USB or IP because basically you are compressing the signal, and that would draw too much, let's say, power out of the camera. It wouldn't cope with it, because at Lumens, when we say it's live, we always say live with a low latency. So we wanted to achieve this, and this camera can do. And then you can have an IP connection into, let's say, a vMix. But if you want to do very quickly a Zoom call, you can use an IP stream and a virtual camera to replace IP to USB. Or you can just plug in a USB cord and you can start doing a video call and recording it over SDI or IP at the same time.
So can you give us any hints towards some interesting technology coming out in the near future? I mean, for example, I think you fixed the problem of tracking PTZs, effectively being fairly ineffective or very expensive.
Yeah, I mean, when we talk about, so for Lumens, there are two key ways for us. One is we now have this new platform, the R30 camera. This is a 12 times optical zoom camera. We will come with a 20 times optical zoom, but on that same platform, we will build a auto tracking, auto framing, depending on in which business side you are, camera. And we believe that for auto tracking, you really need two lenses. So the change will be, we will add another lens to this camera, and then you have a wide angle camera that will always be aware of what is happening around him, and it will control the top camera. And to do this, again, we have this powerful ISP down, so we don't need any server, any software, nothing. Everything will be done on the power of the camera. So basically, you need to set up your areas, and then the camera will start tracking out of its own. So it solves the issue of... Yeah, well, you will be one of the first people ship it too.
Yeah, thank you very much. But just cover a little bit back to sort of general stuff now, like sales and support in Europe, in the UK and Europe. How does, because Lumens, as you say, some people may not be quite so familiar, you certainly in broadcast. What kind of network have you got installed there?
Yeah, so when I talked about the technical company before, I said we are really an engineering company. If you see, we are with around 300 people. 230 of them are engineers. So you see, we really focus on getting our product. But then we have our headquarters in China, in America, and here in Europe, we are based in Brussels. This is where the headquarters of Lumens are. But we have, for example, in the UK, our a salesperson who you can always contact. He's a very nice person. We also have our own marketing team here. He's also based in the UK. But then, thanks to the help of mother company Pegatron, we have also our own repair center. It's in the Czech Republic. So that means cameras don't have to leave Europe to be serviced. We can do advanced swap if needed. If you are in a production and there is a camera who fails, we can advanced send you a new camera and then take the camera back whenever it fits you. And that gives us the ability to offer 5-year warranty on our cameras. One, they are built by Lumens, and two, we have our own repair center here, so we can control the whole chain. And then in the Netherlands, we have our own, and it's not our own, we rent a warehouse. So every unit from Lumens is shipped from Europe. It's in the Netherlands. And then we have across Europe distributors who are in a way also a little bit of our first line of help that can sell you, but also you can go to with technical questions. And then we still have our salespeople, of course, running around.
So have you seen, Joris, have you seen a change in the in your customer profile over the last couple of years? Are you seeing that sectors and industries that wouldn't have previously thought of a PTZ are now looking at them?
Yeah, I mean, we were in let's say 5 years ago, we were purely in the AV business and in education. We came from document cameras. It was a natural change for us to go in education. Then we went into the AV world, but we now see that AV and broadcast really it's coming close to each other. And now with the pandemic, which is hopefully getting better for us now, we see that a lot of companies who are equipping their training rooms, they go into the broadcasting their training. But we also see that communities want to stream sporting event, houses of worship. They want to broadcast their services, and we see that there is a big surge in demand for our cameras. Plus, maybe one of the biggest one is the area of conference areas like local government. We have now a new European law that we need the openness of government. So we see a whole lot of connections between Lumens and Bosch conferencing system or Televix system to really bring the politicians closer to the people.
Cool, interesting stuff.
Fantastic. Brilliant. Well, I hope we've covered everything you wanted to cover today. Joris, thanks for coming in and seeing us. Hope to see you at one of the shows soon in person.
Yep. Okay.
Thanks, of course, to Mediaproxy and for their support of KitPlus TV, and thank you for watching. Do subscribe to the channel and download the podcast where you will hear all the unedited content of this interview. You can find it at kitplus.com/podcast or just search your directory for KitPlus. See you next time.